good morning, this is Houndog wishing you a very pleasant morning, and I thought before I have my first coffee in the morning I'm just going to take a little walk around the property and let you see what we've been getting up to and what has happened since I arrived here. Not much talking, just a little bit of chat about what's going on and a quick walk around so you can catch up with what's actually happening in my life. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is just a brief little introduction to what is my winter tiny home, winter lodgings. So this is what we call the roundhouse. It is absolutely amazing. It's about 640 square feet with about another 200 square feet up on the first floor there. Got a wonderful wood stove. Chimney goes right up through the roof, which is perfect, as it should be. And office, bedroom, closet space, nice little drying rack at the back of the wood stove here. Believe it or not, it is actually not bad behind the wood stove. All of the heat comes out of the front. But this is what tiny home living should look like. A little bit of tidying up and sorting out to do because it's really been used more as a sort of storage area and a drying area, and yeah, wonderful view all the way around. This is my back window view through the kitchen window. First coffee of the day. There's old Jazz making sure everything is in order out there. But yeah, this is more than suitable, and I'm going to say right now, having done this, I would never ever build or try and live in a container home ever again. Laundry setup, perfect. Yes, the containers were hot in the summer, absolutely baking hot. I mean, it was like 35-40 degrees in it. It was just an absolute heat trap. And in the winter time it was freezing, and you know why? Because containers are made of metal, and I don't care how much you insulate that metal is going to suck the cold, trap the cold, and trap the heat. So there you go, there's a word of wisdom from someone who's actually already done it. So yeah, this is my back window, or front window, side window, whatever you want to call it, in the roundhouse. Beautiful view. It is just amazing. And then of course, when I wake up in the morning, this is what I wake up to. And when I go to bed at night, I can look out this window and I see the complete star show. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, to my mind, this is what a tiny home should look like. It should be easy to heat. It should be manageable. It should not be so big that you can't take care of it. So yes, folks, this is what you want to be aiming for. Something, I mean, there's a lot of woodwork in this. Unbelievable amount of woodwork actually went into making this place, but you know, it doesn't need to be any more complicated than this. And so I don't think I'll have any problems at all making it through the winter here. And then come March, April, I will be moving into my motorhome for the summer, and maybe do a little traveling. And who knows what the future may hold. Got a very strange and interesting winter coming up, no doubt. Anyway, I thought I'd just give you the quick walk around, and I'm going to be talking some more about communities later on in another video. So these are all of the jams and jellies. It's a plum jam, peach jam. These are ancient grains, again, that we split the cost of. Brown rice. So we're starting to get a bit of a winter stock going on here. This is my seed garlic. I don't think the Dwellers newspaper will mind being the holder of organic heritage garlic. That will be going into the ground this fall. But one of the most interesting things we've been doing is that, you know, when you have chickens, it's easy to overproduce, and we did buy some too. There is 4 dozen eggs in here, and they are simply just regular eggs put into pickling lime. And you can get that from your local hardware store or anywhere that handles canning supplies and so on and so forth. But yes, this will preserve your eggs for up to 9 months to a year, I've been told. I had a couple the other day, and they are probably two months old right now, and just taste like regular eggs. So there you go, there's an interesting idea for you. It's called glassing, egg glassing, and you use pickling lime. So yeah, go online to research that. It's a great way to save your eggs. Well, these are our last 5 chickens. There are 3 Wyandottes and 2 red sex links. The 2 Wyandottes in the foreground here are the hens, and there is the rooster in the background. And yes, unfortunately we lost a few to a fisher, which is I've been unsuccessfully trying to catch. But anyways, we still have these 5 wonderful chickens. If you ever want to bring something into your life that is amusing, interesting, peaceful, engaging, and to keep you in the moment, get yourself some chickens. They are incredible creatures, and I have really learned to love them. As she might, Jasmine just can't get those chipmunks. So we've had a big tidy up outside. This tree and another one just down there are going to be our pollinator trees. Grass has been mowed. Things are covered, prepped, ready for winter. But yes, we're putting in a food forest here. These are apple and pear trees, and you can see where those boards start as a perimeter. What you see behind there, that's essentially what this piece of ground looked like when I first got here. So we've cleaned all this up, planted these trees. There are 10 of them, 5 apples, 5 pears. But yeah, it's amazing what a little mowing and a little hacking down will do. They've cleaned away the back of the shop here and the garage, so we know what needs to be repaired. It looks rough on the outside, but you know what? This building is made completely of steel. The guy who had this place was a welder, and so the supports are good. So it's really just a matter of cutting away that bottom and replacing that, and redoing the roof. Whether we'll get to that this year, I'm not sure. But this little island here is a wonderful centerpiece. I love this red rock. And again, this was a bit of a jungle when I first got here, but it's all hacked down now. You can see what you've got. A couple of nice trailers. The storage shed that was knocked over has been moved over here. It was originally over by that woodshed there, but there is a tree that fell down in the wind and knocked this thing over, did a little bit of damage to it. So anyway, I moved it over here and installed it on a skid. You've got the beginnings of a compost pile. The chickens get in here every day and rake this around. All the chicken straw and everything gets put into here, and this will be making some good soil, some good compost for next year. So lots of wood have been stacked, lots of kindling, just getting ready for winter. And of course I love building with skids, so I've been collecting as many good skids as I can find. This is going to be the next wood pile right here. Water barrels, and the wood is slowly going down as it gets stacked. The other thing we did was we have painted the two containers either side of my one in the middle there to match, so they look nice and neat and tidy. I've been cleaning up in here. This will be eventually mowed right to the very edge, and these tree trunks are going to be part of the raised bed system that's going to be in there. This is a good open area. I'm going to put 4 raised beds in here. One of the first things that happened, a tool rack to keep all your garden tools out of the weather but easily accessible. Now, one of the reasons we painted, not just to match, but this, as you can see, has been insulated on the outside as well as the inside, and you can't believe how moderate it keeps the temperature in there. This is going to be a food storage container, and yes, it has worked very, very well. Let's say you go in there even on a hot day, there's no humidity and there is no moisture of any kind, no mold, and the temperature is very, very even, and that's what we wanted. We'd considered burying this container as a food storage, but you know, we're all on the rock here, so there's not very far you can go down without an awful lot of work, and so we came up with that idea, and it looks like it's going to work just fine. His garden, it's a little chaotic, but it has produced pretty well. Tomatoes didn't do very well this year. We have a lot of tomatoes still, but they're all green. Look at that. The peppers are just starting to turn now. Yes. I don't know whether it's because we've had a rainy summer or just haven't had enough sunlight, but everyone's tomatoes up here seem to be struggling this year. So this is the new garden that I have just started. The mints are starting to take off. That is pineapple mint, spearmint right there, apple mint, peppermint, ginger mint, this is spearmint. Oh, sorry, that's chocolate mint. That's chocolate mint right there, and that is peppermint, and some lemon balm at the end. And you can see I've left plenty of space between these plants so they will spread. But as you can see by the angle of the land, water tends to run off down here. You get a lot of soil erosion, and so those plants will hold that soil in place when they start to spread. And I'm going to keep the wildflowers in here. There's a whole bunch more. You can see it's started to come up, and that will be for pollinators and for, well, you know, critters to hide in there somewhere as they're moving around. But yes, this is all covered up, killing all of the grass on the top, and I am getting ready in the next, I don't know, week or so. I will be putting a huge bed of asparagus in here, and of course the garlic is going to go right next to it, and then we'll leave the rest for next year to dig over. And but yes, this is a large garden space right here. Going to be a lot of production coming out of this, and I'm glad I managed to get all these tarps down and everything to kill off this grass before next year, put all kinds of organic matter into the soil. And here's my asparagus, and look at that. I don't know if you can see right there, not good light, but that little bug right there, I'm not sure if you can see, it's like a little black bug. That is an asparagus worm, and there's not really many other ways you can deal with them. See, there's one more right there. Where are we? Right there behind my finger. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised. I guess I must have imported them when I bought this pot of asparagus. Anyway, you just mechanically nip those and help to keep them down to a dull roar. Chick, chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick. Yes, chick, chick, chick. Look at that. I got nothing for you. And of course, Jasmine thinks there's something for her too. I'm so glad she gets along with the chickens, that they're safe and sound in her care. And the chickens are not afraid of her at all. And look at that, my 3 Wyandottes out the door, waiting for me. There are 3 berry bushes right here. I've weeded them out and put down some clover at their base, and hopefully they will do some production next year. But I did get down here and I cleaned up this shower area, so now you actually want to take a shower outside, and I can tell you it is the most amazing experience at 4 o'clock on a sunny afternoon to stand here and have an open air shower. But yeah, I cleaned up that step so you're not tripping over the broken concrete and so on and so forth. And of course we have the gazebo. This is the most incredible place. You can sit here, look all around you. I come in here in the afternoon, usually on a hot day. I'll have a nice cool beer, do some notes, and read my book. And yes, I am. I'm rereading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Wonderful book. Wonderful book. So yeah, things are looking good, my friends. Things are looking very good. I'm very happy. And I think things are going to work out just fine. There you go. All peacefully sitting there watching the morning sun rise. Now this is probably one of the most amazing things about the place that I'm living now, is that literally, and I mean literally, 200 yards away from the end of the driveway is this amazing little river. I haven't been fishing here yet, but I am certain that there will be fish. A little further down, the water really slows down and calms down, but absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, just steps away. Jazz drinks from this water. Hasn't killed her yet, so I'm assuming that it's pretty clean. But yeah, what a beautiful little spot. I mean, how lucky can you get to have this? As I say, literally steps away. Took me 5 minutes to walk here in the end of the driveway. Meditation spot, fishing spot. Swimming's not that great, it's pretty shallow, but you can certainly wallow under the falls there. Just beautiful. I feel truly blessed and lucky. Truly. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me on that little walk around, and going to be making another video today or tomorrow. And after that, of course, the Druthers is out, and I'm going to start doing the weird and wacky world around us. That is, well, some of the absurdities that we have been observing for the last little while. And yes. Oh, by the way, whilst I'm here, excellent piece of news. Bank of Canada has shelved its CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency pilot project, indefinitely. It turns out that the public pushback was huge. And now I'm not saying it's gone away completely, because this is a key component to the WEF plan and the Great Reset. However, what they're finding worldwide is that I think people have got the wind up, and they are seriously rejecting this kind of stuff, and we must continue to reject this kind of tyranny which is being vested on us by absolute provable idiots who they just want to be in that tyrannical position and rule over people and ride roughshod over everyone's lives, and as long as they're having fun, they don't give a fiddler's jig. Okay, so we must continue the fight. We must continue to be aware that these people never stop. They're relentless, and this is a key component. Central bank digital currencies and digital ID, absolute key component to the plan. So you have to make yourself independent by homesteading or some supply of food, so you don't have to. You can refuse that offer. That's the position you need to be in. Anyway, in the meantime, that's about it from me, and you have yourself a great day, and we'll talk very, very shortly. See you now. Bye.